Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Owen Filbin and I'm a junior here at Marquette in the AIM program. Today we'll be pitching Concentrix Corporation, ticker CNXC, with a current price of $157.65, with a price target of $202.87, representing a potential upside of 28.69%. Because of this, I am recommending a buy. Company overview. Concentrix is a leader in providing customer experience technology. Concentrix recently went public in 2020, spinning off from CNXC, now known as TD SYNNEX, and is headquartered in Fremont, California. Concentrix derives their revenue from technology and consumer electronics, communications and media, retail, travel and e-commerce, banking, financial services and insurance, healthcare, and other. Since 2018, Concentrix has grown at a 23% sales CAGR. Concentrix has grown 35% with strategic partners, as well as 18% with integrated partners. Concentrix clients include 4 of the top 5 tech companies, 7 of the top 10 fintech companies, and all of the top 5 U.S. banks. Because of a large, growing total addressable market, recent acquisition of ProKarma, and a shift in CX expectations, it is recommended that Concentrix Corporation be added to the AIM Small Cap Fund. Driver 1. Large, growing total addressable market. Currently, Concentrix total addressable market sits at $550 billion plus. Additionally, the $270 billion digital IT market and $198 billion CX adjacent market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 17% and 8% through 2025, respectively. Concentrix has expanded into new emerging markets. Management expects that this expansion into new markets will add an additional $1 billion in revenue through 2024 and allow them to penetrate the only 28% outsourced CX market. Driver 2. ProKarma PK acquisition. In December 2021, Concentrix acquired ProKarma, a global IT solutions firm that specializes in digital CX solutions. Management expects this acquisition will lead to $530 million in sales and an additional $85 million in adjusted EBITDA. The acquisition of PK brings an additional 5,000 IT consultants and engineers on board, as well as 200 plus IP assets. The global digital IT services market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 17% through 2025. Driver 3. Shifting CX expectations. The CX market consists of multiple smaller providers facing a shift to consolidation as clients scale their partnerships. Traditional legacy ways are being replaced by conversational AI, natural language, and deep learning into their customer experience. Concentrix has committed roughly 3% of yearly revenue CapEx spend to identified next-gen supercycles, specifically within the metaverse, a market expected to reach $800 billion by 2024. Lastly, growth in these complex services are expected to drive Concentrix operating margin to roughly 14.5% by 2025. To reach an intrinsic value for Concentrix, a 5-year DCF model was created, using a terminal growth rate of 1.5% and a WACC of 7.97%. An intrinsic value of $198.23 was reached. A sensitivity analysis of the terminal growth rate and WACC of 50 basis points ranged from $171.78 to $234.29. Additionally, an EV to EBITDA multiple valuation was calculated using a weighted average peer multiple of 18.1, resulting in a relative value of $183.17. Finally, a price to sales multiple valuation was calculated using a weighted average price to sales multiple of 3.1, resulting in a relative value of $274.79. By weighing these models 70-20-10, a price target of $202.87 was reached, representing a 28.69% upside. The firm does pay a dividend that yields 0.25%. Management has identified the following as risks. First, client concentration. Concentrix 5 largest clients make up roughly 25% of their revenue. If Concentrix fails to retain these larger clients, they are subject to significant financial consequences. Second, reliance on networks. The firm relies on a variety of technologies and systems to perform their solutions. The ability to keep these platforms secure and available is crucial to their operations. Failure to keep these networks efficient and working could have an adverse impact on Concentrix. Lastly, foreign currency. Concentrix operates in many countries, and a drastic change in the value of the US dollar could limit their ability to realize their full earnings. Management. Concentrix CEO is Chris Caldwell. Mr. Caldwell possesses 25 plus years of global experience, holding multiple executive roles at CNXC prior to the spinoff. Concentrix CFO is Andre Valentine. Mr. Valentine possesses 20 years of financial leadership with experience in M&A, IPOs, tax strategy, and investor relations. Prior to joining Concentrix, Mr. Valentine served as the CFO for Convergys. That concludes my presentation on Concentrix Corporation. I have provided my email below if there are any other last-minute questions. Other than that, I look forward to answering questions both on D2L and live at Q&A on Friday. Thanks.